Schools have reopened in Katsina State after 2 extensions of the initial resumption dates for the second term holidays by the authorities. This may not be unconnected to the security situation in parts of the state where bandit attacks are still prevalent. Correspondent Abdulatif Yusuf reports. After that, we'll have business news. Stay with us.
It is the first day of the new academic calendar and the beginning of the 2021/2022 academic year. A large turnout can be seen in almost all the schools in the metropolis, with much enthusiasm from the students after a long wait for this day. There have been incessant breaks in the school curriculum due to the COVID pandemic and insecurity.
For the problem of cutting on and off, which we have been having, well, the problem is not peculiar to Katsina State, of course. But I think there also I need to advise the government, most especially Ministry of Education. There's a need to orient the teachers, most especially the principals and the head teachers. Let them know that it's not only scrapping or doing away with third term, no. There are some vital areas which has to be incorporated into the first term so that the education will not be hanging. So the foundation level that they have missed during the first third term, it should be incorporated into the first term. So all teachers are supposed to update their scheme of work to catch all the major areas that are in the first term and then include them into the first term work and add extra effort in the process of teaching, or probably, if possible, giving them additional attention. Maybe an hour or 2 can be added.
The government is faced with a tough decision, that is how to balance continuing to run the school curriculum with ensuring safety of schools. In Katsina State alone, over 360 children or more are left with no formal or informal education, making Katsina State with the second highest out of school children in Nigeria. This situation is not limited to Katsina alone, but replicated in all the northwestern states of the Federation.
In fact, we have to be, I don't know if there's anything like emergency. I think there's a need for we people in the north, most especially Katsina and Kano State, because to be frank, we have almost the highest number when we look at the analysis of out-of-school children. But unless government have done something on that area, in fact, we are on a time ban, because these students really must survive, and they are our tomorrow's leaders.
All efforts to get the State Ministry of Education to comment on the new calendar and what the government intends to do to make up for the time lost proved abortive. But it is clear that schools will have to roll out special lessons to complement the hours lost, especially since the third term for primary and secondary schools was not properly observed. Abdulatif Yusuf, TVC News, Katsina.